now
Good.
properly live. Okay.
My name.
Alright, so today is the big heist with Sapphire.
Yep. Give me a second to. I'm about to ready to get my remind me later.
Indeed.
Recording. All right, my recording is active here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here is the information. What Sapphire has to go on this. Okay, this is a you have been contracted by an independent party to
Okay.
attempt to steal a particular item from this thing. They were not willing to tell you what the item was. Just that it is locked away in this store as a new shipment came in, and this store is open 24 hours. During the daytime, you have more customers. During the nighttime, you will have more guards. Um,
I see.
and the you have had one collaborator on the inside who has made sure that if you are that has made sure that if you are um, the okay, let me start with there's a front entrance and a back entrance. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, your collaborator has made sure that the at least the back entrance is unlocked for you.
Mm-hmm.
However, that is all they have done for you. Like I said earlier, this is 24 hours. You are aware that this thing is sealed in a special vault. This special vault is magically sealed. It is magically sealed in such a way that there are 4 keys required to unlock it, and all 4 keys must be inserted and turned to unlock the doors within 2 minutes, or the vault relocks itself.
All right.
Without those keys, there is no known way to access the contents of the vault. Um, so you have a few decisions to do. Whether you wish to enter during the day, or whether you wish to enter during the night, and which entrance do you want to take? The um, access through the front door or access through the back door?
Do I have any general knowledge of the layout of the building?
You would know that some of the employees live there. Not all of them, but some of them do. You
Okay.
would know that there are general contractors that also come and go out of the building that are, um, just contracted by the store itself.
Mm-hmm.
You would know that the vault is located closer to the back, and the front end um, is more of a almost like a stall situation
Okay.
with a small path leading to the back, which opens up to where there is a living quarters and a few other rooms associated.
Okay. How many stories, if I know?
Just one story, but the compound is decently large. The front end of the store is more cramped with like less space to move, but the back area with the vault is a little bit more open with the different rooms going to different areas.
All right.
You would know that the back door would lead through a um, through kind of their bulk storage area.
Okay. Alright, then, first thing, we shall enter under the shadow of night using.
The store is open 24/7.
Yes.
So walking through the front door, they would be aware that there are occasionally people who come through at night.
Mm-hmm. What type of store is this?
This is a store that prides itself in its quote unquote lucky or mystical items, but you by trade would know that most of the stuff is kind of a scam.
Okay.
They very rarely, if ever, have any actual magical artifacts.
Alright, so it's charlatan.
For the most part.
Okay. Okay. Let's approach the back at night.
Okay.
Before entering the actual door, are there any windows that I notice? On near the rear of
No.
the building, anyway?
Nope. All the windows would be in the front end of the building.
Okay.
All right. So give me a second, and I will pull you. Please don't drop you on a random map. Okay. I was worried that my mouse would unclick and just drag the player to like some map you shouldn't see yet. And I was like,
Alright, this has entered the back door at the beginning of a bulk storage room, yes, from what
Yep.
I can tell.
There, I haven't put any torches and stuff on places, but
I have dark vision, so
yeah, but it's you can assume that most things are
decently lit.
Yeah, because there are people still at night and stuff. But
Okay. Well, first things first, I will be attempting to move quietly.
all right.
May I roll stealth?
Yep. Let's go. Solid quiet. The way I typically do stealth rolls, as a heads up, is that if you are simply moving and you are not directly seen, you are treated as moving stealth. When you attempt new actions, you have to roll another stealth roll for that.
So this 18 is my acting stealth score.
Yep, until you take some sort of action, such as either making noise, opening doors, or something else to that effect. Yeah.
All right.
Inside this room is you see stacked on boxes on either side. All of them are hardwood boxes with metal linings to reinforce the strength of the boxes.
Are they well sealed?
It appears to be so.
Okay. I'd like to listen at this door, if I may.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Okay. So, you occasionally hear footsteps that go by. The footsteps seem a little heavy, and they appear to. You kind of, after a while of listening, you hear them fade. It seems it takes about like 5 minutes for you to hear footsteps come back to the door and then fade away again.
Okay.
At this moment, you currently hear steps kind of receding.
Okay. Um, I will. First off, my cloak. I would like for it to my cloak of many fashions. I would like for it to appear as black,
Okay.
and I would like to, if possible, maintain my tail in a place where it is not seen readily if I am noticed, and I will be planning to keep my hood up at all times.
Okay.
So unless they see me directly in my face, or take note of my hands if they can see them well enough, I'm hoping not to be spotted by my race, basically.
Got it. Oh, I have a fucking video I'm gonna send you after this.
Because there aren't too many of my kind around here, I imagine.
Um,
Unless
yes, technically this would be still considered. Sapphire would probably still be doing this job, in the Prim Hollow
pre-race.
continent,
Hmm.
which I cannot fucking remember the name of for the life of me. Also, could you stream your screen in case Petrie wants to watch whenever he gets a chance? So
Sure. I am streaming on Twitch as well, but this is easier to follow.
I think because Twitch has a delay to it too.
It
So
does, yes. Alright. Okay.
all right,
As the footsteps fade, I would like to attempt to quietly open the door.
all right. Give me a health check there. Okay. Uh, the door creaks slowly open. You can go ahead and pop the door open because you would be able to see through the things. Okay.
I will.
You kind of see one person slowly walking away.
Okay. Ooh, this would have been fun to have that can only see in 180 degrees thing.
Yeah. I actually thought about that before we started. I actually legitimately
It would have been
considered
pretty
that.
fun because I would have been like looking over here, rotate here, and be like, "That's a guy." Like, I'm fine. Okay. Um.
Actually, I had the wrong direction.
Yeah. Am I? Do I need to specify to close the door quietly behind me, or the same rule apply?
I'll let you reclose the door with the same roll. It's fine.
Okay. Leave things as I found them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I will. Do I need a new stealth roll to move, or?
Yeah, you're gonna need this do a roll to continue quietly through the thing.
All right. Ta-da!
Ta-da. Okay. Stealth only applies, by the way, for when you are not being
Actively,
seen.
yes.
So if someone actually or like if you're hiding around a corner or trying to make no sound, but like you actually have to be obscured from somebody for a stealth roll to count. So if they
Yeah.
walk around the corner and look directly at you, doesn't matter what your stealth roll is.
I will
You
have
know.
to first take the hide action before I am no longer being
Yep.
pursued. Successfully hide at that.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I'm going to move in a similar direction here. I see that there
Okay.
are no doorways here.
Um, in front of you. Yeah, because all the doors should show up on your screen, right?
Yep, I see them.
Okay, so you see directly in front of you, you see a large, like square column, and that looks way more sturdier, and you see solid metal doors, right there.
That's this one?
Yep.
Okay. And down here is just another room.
Yeah, it looks like a double wooden door.
Double wooden door. Okay. Going to move again. And with just a quick listen, do I hear anything on this side of the door? Other side.
Uh, you hear nothing.
Um, I will then attempt to open the door.
Okay. If you're opening it quietly, give me a stealth check here.
I already clicked it. I was just opening
Okay,
it,
that's fine.
trusting it. Going in, closing behind me. Alright, these tables, bookshelves.
Inside this room, you see several bookshelves. You see um, uh, basically two columns. There are various books of different kinds.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of seem all over the place as far as what their genre is and what it's discussing, or their titles. You know, you got some fucking romance ones, you got some adventure ones. It almost seems like a stash of like a almost like library esque level of books here.
But they're not stored in any particular way.
Um, they are sorted by category, but that's about it.
Okay. And other than these four shelves, there doesn't seem to be anything else in the room.
No, just lots of books and different things. If you want to try to look for more, you can always try to
I was going to
perception.
say, I would like to look for closer details. I'm immediately going to go with the classic. I'm going to scan the book, see if anything looks particularly out of place.
Okay. Then give me perception.
All right.
Uh,
Ah, that's nat one.
I said that one. Sapphire does not seem to notice anything throughout these books. Uh,
Then, after being in here for a very short time, this appears to simply be some form of small book storage. Um, I see no other reason to be here. Um, I would like to try to listen for those footsteps again
okay.
to determine when I should leave. Decent pace. May I
All right.
perception?
Yep. Go for it.
26.
All right. Uh, the footsteps seem decently far away, but you can kind of hear them slowly getting closer.
I would like to attempt to quietly open the door.
Okay. And give it stealth.
That's unfortunate for me. I'm clicking this door because I tried to open this door.
So, with the door opening up, with kind of like a loud creaking, Sapphire is trying to be fucking quiet about it, but like put a little bit too much extra strength into it. The door fucking like pops open. Um, you start hearing footsteps start coming to you at a more hurried pace.
How high is the room I'm in?
10 feet tall,
Are
tops.
there any kind of rafters?
Not particularly, no.
I'm going to chill in this corner here. Alright, I am seeing yes.
Yes. At this
Okay.
point, you would be seen.
Initiative?
Okay. Yeah. We will.
I just assume initiative.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Oh, I fucking hit. I meant to hit turn order. Roll your initiative here. All right. Descending. So this man has just walked into the room. What is Sapphire doing?
Am I able to, while trying to, if I were to go for a grapple, could I attempt to cover their mouth so they couldn't shout as a thing, or?
You can certainly try.
But okay, that's an answer.
It's mechanically possible.
Okay. These are guards, yes.
Yes, these don't aren't town guards. They're more like hired store guards.
Okay. A brief description. What type of equipment do they have on hand and armor wise? Like, I just look at them and see.
Yeah. Uh, it looks like they have a chain shirt on,
Chain.
and um they do not have shields. So it's just this they have a spear and they have a chain shirt on.
Okay. I'm reluctant to actually do proper violence. Like, I don't want to. Anything I'm doing is going to be without lethal intent, but I also feel like attacking people with proper weapons is weird.
Well, you could still. I mean, you can attack without lethal intent, and that
I
just
know.
causes creature to go unconscious.
Yeah, I know, but mind doing stuff. Um, I also don't know how strong these. All right. This man has stepped into the room.
Yep.
Conflict is probably unavoidable. Well, I mean, technically we're already in combat, but you know what I mean. Um, I'm in his melee range if he has a spear. I'm gonna make the statement: assume all attacks I'm doing here are without lethal intent, because I'm not trying to kill people.
Got it. Can do. Can do.
Although, as we've stated before, if I manage to do too much damage in one hit, that's not going to matter, right?
Actually, no. If you're declaring non-lethal intent, it actually does not matter how much damage you deal.
Okay. As long as I've done it well prior.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If you're stating, technically ranged attacks can't have non-lethal intent.
That's good to know.
Um, but melee attacks can always be non-lethal. So your sneak attack could be considered non-lethal. There might be a point when I draw the line if you're saying you're using poison non-lethally. I might
That's
say that
also
that's a
part of
no-go.
the constituent that I'm thinking of, because I want to end the battle very quickly. The less time it goes on, the less attention that might be drawn if I don't let things happen.
Unless you have poison specifically designed not to kill.
Which I don't have anything special at the moment.
Because there are poisons that can render people unconscious, and there's also poisons that can paralyze people.
Which I don't have yet. And if I fuck up this mission, I won't get to investigate the few things that I might have. So,
You could have at one point in the campaign. You chose not to.
I do.
Although they were expensive, to be fair. So
Yes, they were far more expensive than we had on hand. Could have tried to
all
steal
right.
them, to be fair. Um, of course. Oh, it's not gonna work. I sure. Nah. I nat one prior. I have inspiration. Yes. Still playing by that rules.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
You have inspiration.
I would like to walk up to this man. Bonus action. Fast hands. Close this door.
Okay. Well, you still have a free action, so technically you could do that with a free action.
Fair. Um,
Well, oh wait, hold on. That would actually be drawing your weapon would be free action,
if
I assume. So
I haven't technically done that yet, which is why I'm staying everything.
Yeah, okay.
And by using my bonus action, fast hands, whatever, it allows me the option to choose where I go from there. Uh, full action blinding powder at advantage.
Okay.
So that's just a at advantage d20 roll since how we're rolling that. And I
Yeah.
don't. Did I ever add that action? I tried to, and I don't think I could because it always wanted to have a damage value on it. So cool.
Unfortunately, your blinding powder does not hit. You miss his eyes, he kind of like fucking like shocked and startled.
Mm-hmm. All right. And now an aggressive action has been taken. There is no more walking out of this, which is what I was talking about earlier. Um, and I suppose my free action will just be to draw
So your
my.
free action was to draw the blinding powder.
Is it?
Yeah,
I okay. Then
because I would assume it's on your person to
it
grab.
is,
To grab.
yes. It is. Okay.
Yeah,
In that case,
it'd be like
yeah.
much like drawing a weapon and then
Okay.
stabbing with it. You
Okay,
draw the blinding
then
powder and chuck
yeah.
it.
Then that's action, bonus action, free action, and I don't need to move anywhere else because he has both reach, property, and everything I do is in melee anyway. So I have thrown some dust, missed, closed the door, and I don't have an end my turn button, but
Yeah, that's fine. Uh, so I can turn. There's only you, so it's really not that big of a deal.
yeah.
He is going to do the logical thing that anybody would do.
Shout.
He's going to pull a whistle off his belt, and he's going to blow it.
All right.
And that is his action. Your go.
All right. One, two. Technically could. Don't know how far. Opportunity attack. Reset, possibly. Not likely. Still possible. Door. Free action. Just open it back up. They already know I'm here. Feline agility. 60 movement speed for this turn.
Okay.
5. I leave his melee range at not here, but technically after this, right? Spear, whatever.
Yeah.
10. Attack of opportunity, go. If I assume you'll take it.
Yep. 17.
That hits.
All right.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay.
Reaction, right? Yep.
Yeah, that's reaction. Okay, you take
Tell me full damage, I'll
one
cut it in half.
1 damage total.
Oh.
That's implied. That's with your uncanny dodge.
Okay,
Like
then yeah. Okay. Okay, cool.
he dealt 3 to you. Uncanny dodge halves that, and you
Yeah.
round down. So
Yeah. Okay. So I get nipped in the butt a little bit.
Slight side swipe.
20, 25, 30, 35. Bonus action, right? Free bonus with fast hands.
Okay.
This is 40. This is as far as I can. These boxes, are they stacked in a way that they're all just sort of up against the wall entirely?
The back row are, the front are a little bit more haphazard.
Okay. I see there's space here, but there's a very small amount of space.
Yeah. You can assume it's more like a pyramid kind of thing,
Uh-huh. Okay.
almost. Like it's like a forward wedge, so it would technically it wouldn't be really spaced by there. It'd be more like a pointed kind of like spreading out further until it's
Gotcha.
like fully against the back wall kind of thing.
Gotcha, gotcha. Um... Any and all skill checks during combat is a full action.
Yeah.
Which means attempting to close this door quietly is an action. If it's a stealth roll.
Yeah.
Okay. And if no hide action is taken, it is assumed they know where I am anyway?
Um,
Loosely?
you can technically block people's field of view. You have to block people's field of view before hiding.
Which is what I'm
It's under the
getting at.
assumption that you have broken line of sight is just the first step and required for a hide action.
Uh-huh.
They would probably know you ran into that room,
Which is what I was
but
getting at.
yeah, but not necessarily um or where you at. Like the hide action would be a separate action to try to conceal yourself in that room once you're in there.
Which was I was asking about the boxes. The best I could do is try to hide behind a box, but they just walk in, and it's not like I have any... By the time I did that, I used up all my things. I wouldn't be able to do anything if they found me again.
Yes.
So,
I suppose so, because I don't know if you've used your action yet or not.
I have not...
No. So you could. Yeah. So you
I
shouldn't actually.
could try to hide in here, but doing so... Okay, so I have free action to the door. I could bonus action... I did a bonus action to open this again, right?
I thought you bonus action. You free actioned and then bonus action that door. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
So
going in
all you
here,
really have
closing it
left is
behind
your
me
action.
would be my full action.
Yeah.
And it's assumed they'd know where I went. So going here wouldn't be purposeful unless I was able to hide, but I can't hide and close the door.
Mm-hmm.
If I hide with the door open, they know where I went. If I go in the door without hiding, they know where I went. Which is the premise of what I was talking here. Although 60 feet of movement is still far enough away to get away. And I could also use my action to dash for another 60. Of course, I don't know what's over here. Or I could open that door as a red herring. They'd see me, presumably from this line of sight. This is his... Wait. Yes. This, I think. I can't see. This is as far as I can make it on that speed. I could also just make it here. The one guy knows where I went. The others might not have yet. They know this door is here. I would like to... I can't. Action, we'll draw my weapon.
Okay.
That's all I got. Alright, their turn.
Alrighty then.
I don't want to just walk in the building and start making bodies hit the floor. But also, if I just don't kill them, it's fine.
Okay. He is stopping there.
He has seen me but not attacked because I presume he has dashed to get here. That is my own head thinking. Is that it?
1 second.
Okay.
Alright, now it's your turn.
Okay. So he burned his action getting here with dash. He's right next to me because he had to go into the door. So, I have drew my weapon as of last turn. So, I will bonus action steady aim to give myself advantage and
Okay.
set my speed to 0 and make an attack at advantage.
Okay.
$21.
That hits.
Alright, and because it's advantage, I get sneak, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then what is... Oh, does it auto roll? It does! 21 damage. Again, not lethal intent.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Just teaching shit. Okay. That man is unconscious.
Okay. Good to know. It is my turn again, I guess. Or is other things in the
anything else for your
background?
turn?
That is technically movement, action, bonus action. Don't have anything to reaction. Free action, close the door.
Okay.
Don't know how loud or quiet that is if you do it without, but... Alright, and that's that. The whistle was blown in the bottom left room. This was done on the top left, and everything appears as it was left. If no one came
You see
quick...
this door open up
That's unfortunate.
as the other guy steps in.
Alright.
Okay. And that's it for his turn.
Well, here we are again. A man has entered into my reach. And, we're gonna hit him with the steady aim attack. without lethal intent.
Good.
And crit.
Oh man.
Uh, okay. Is that double?
Yeah, because it's going down your total damage.
Oh wait.
10 plus 8.
Oh wait. Total critical damage, total damage. Okay. So is that 32 or
Because what the rapier deals 1d8.
1d8? So oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
it's
added.
30
That's
32, I think.
it's the 2 damage added together because that's
Yeah,
your first
that's
roll was 5, and then your second roll was 8. So, or
yeah. The yeah.
no, I think the total damage on your left hand.
1d8 plus 5 is 10, and then the sneak attack is 3d6 is 8, and then the doubling of the dice from the crit is just a flat 5 because the damage dice doesn't also get the plus 5 from my dex mod, and then again another 3d6, and then it combined them at the total. That's 32 damage.
Okay, that man is unconscious.
The door closes again. I had my turn.
Okay,
Oh dear.
and then with that, combat currently over.
Okay. Um. Not where I expected that to happen, but they got an opportunity where they couldn't do anything to me immediately. Um, I would like to try to move these people's bodies at least behind these boxes, so
Okay,
that if you open this door, you do not immediately see them.
all right. Yeah, you can definitely do that. Give me a survival
Survival. Okay.
for determining how well you hide them.
Okay. Mm, 11.
Okay.
They're just poked in the corner. Hopefully, people don't just see them if they walk in the room. Thinking here, but like, yeah. My mindset being, you walked in the room, you'd see two piles of boxes, and worst case, they walk, into the room and then just see them there. Which is, with my roll, is probably what will happen. So, um, just gonna leave that there. They'll wake up at some point and be an issue later.
That's future you problem.
That's a future me problem. I mean, they'll wake up on presumably low health anyway, but they're just going to be focused on getting help. Oh, Um, I would like to check if these people have any keys of sorts on them for doors or vaults or whatever have you.
Okay. As you rummage through them, you actually notice they do not.
No door keys or otherwise.
Mm-mm. Okay, they do not have any.
Any type of. Well, I guess they're all wearing fairly common uniforms, so that wouldn't be too much of use. Okay. Then I will open this door, close it behind me, and I would like to once again try to move quietly.
All right, give me a stealth check.
15. Okay. Gonna move along the top here. try to look around this corner. Okay, I see something leading that way. You said that this looked like a huge pillar with 4 doors.
Yep.
Do these doors look like a vault door or just a door to a room?
They are large, heavy metal doors.
That sounds vault-like. All right. Okay. I see a hallway, door, a hallway, a door. Can I try to peek this corner?
Yeah. Give me. I'll keep your current stealth, I guess.
Okay. I see the very corner of a something here. Okay. Layout of
Uh,
this building. Would I know this to be the front region?
yes.
Just the general, normal, whatever.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will leave that there. I'm gonna go over to this door down here. Have a listen.
Okay. Give me perception.
That's a good one. 27.
You hear the muffled sounds of two people chatting.
Okay.
It sounds decent distance away though.
Okay. I would like to try to quietly open this door.
Okay.
Hiya, 17. That's
Door slightly opens up.
ba.
Inside this room, you notice it's a thin hallway. The door in front of you, down the hall, has a little sign above it, says break room.
Okay. I will go back out the way I came for now. Just leave that door open. I am planning to pass across here. Should I specify I try to be quick when passing these hallways? Does that matter?
Not necessarily. I'm using your last stealth roll from opening the door as your continued
Okay, then
stealth roll.
however that applies. Did I? Oh,
I'm gonna have initiative start as you have a spear suddenly come out and try to hit you.
alright.
All right. You a fast boy, but you weren't ready for this spear. 17.
Hits.
All right. You take 8 piercing.
I would like to reduce that to half of that.
Okay.
Reaction spent.
And that's it for his turn.
I mean, it's effective the last 2 times I did it, right?
Yeah.
This is the start of a new turn. We are in melee range. Does this weird corner have any impact on anything?
Not really. I don't have solid melee rules for stuff like that, but no, you should be fine.
Okay, then bonus action, steady aim, action, attack. 24.
24. Yeah, that hits.
14 total damage.
That man is unconscious.
Alright. Turn order still in play?
No.
Okay. Going to come up here, have a listen at this door, if I may.
Yep. Go ahead. Perception.
That's the wrong roll, but 12.
Okay. You hear slight um, rustling of sheets and occasional snoring.
Okay. Do these men have any kind of, or what color is the garments they're wearing other than just the armor? Or is the armor
It's a
the
mix
most
of
prevalent thing?
probably most feminine, but most of the clothing they're wearing is like kind of like a blue and gold
Okay.
with a bit of an eagle embolized on it on one of their shoulders.
Do they have any kind of cloak themselves, or is it just the armor?
It's just the armor, like the chain shirt.
Okay.
Other than the chain shirt, they're wearing mostly common clothing.
Okay.
It doesn't look like anything special.
Um, stealth roll to open door quietly.
Okay.
Okay.
Door glides quietly open.
These people are,
Inside this room, you see a row of beds, and you see a few people sleeping in those beds.
and these people are all asleep. You said, is this room dark?
I would presume it would probably be dark, yeah.
Okay.
Actually.
All right. Sleight of hand. This is where I need you to. Do all three of these people do not look like the guards that I saw before, or do they just look unarmored? Possibly. That's what I meant.
Uh,
They look like people. Um,
yeah.
sorry. Um, three people sleeping on beds. This looks like a barracks, I'd say, since it's just beds. I'd assume.
Yeah. There. I mean, there's an occasional chest for all of them because I didn't put all the assets for
Yeah,
everything,
yeah, you're
but
good. Okay.
yeah, you could assume they have
Some personal
like a
belonging
basic
space.
nightstand, whatnot by them. So.
Okay. Do either of these people look more prominent than the others, or this all look standard people?
No one really looks like they're dressed fancy, but they are in their sleeping gear. So I mean, they got some pajamas on.
Okay. Um, I will close this door back. Can I attempt to use my thieves' tools to lock this door, or does it lock from a different side?
This door does not look like it has a lock on it at all.
Okay, no lock. I will close the door. Don't know how loud that is. I assume they're sleeping. She'll be fine. Everybody wakes up immediately. No. No lock, you say?
Yep, no lock.
Okay. Um,
Some of the doors you have encountered before have had locks, but this one does not.
this is two doors that open outward to my direction. Are there like just standard doorknob type things?
Yeah, like probably more like less a doorknob and more like a door bar.
I'm getting at something here. Can I take a piece of rope and tie it together to make the two doors hard to open?
Sure, you could do that.
How much feet of rope do you think I should use for that? I've got 50 feet of hempen rope.
Probably like at tops, like uh, if you want it sturdy, two. If you want it just basic, probably 1 foot.
I will consume 2 feet of my rope.
Okay.
Just change. Right, this was always a weird one. Because it's 10 pounds to the 50 feet, so. I'll mess with the weight later. Just rename it. I consume 2 feet of my rope, cut it with
Okay.
my knife, whatever, and try to tie it into place there, just to make those doors a bit of a difficult to get open.
Okay.
Okay. It's, one of the keys is going to be on one of those people. It's going to be super awkward. Um, going to open this door here.
Okay.
Someone's here.
As you do, you kind of see a person kind of cowering behind the desk a little bit. And she kind of peeks up and uh, she goes, what happened to the guard outside?
You know these graveyard shifts. I think he was taking a quick shut-eye. I'm not really entirely sure. It kind of goes against being a guard, but
I Wait, hold on 1 second.
it's going to be at a
I,
disadvantage if it even works.
I can literally see his body like right there.
Yeah, in the corner. Go have a look at him.
No, is he alive?
Yeah.
What are you doing here? What do you want?
Well, I mean, this is a shop. I've heard you got cool magic items.
I Yeah, but most people don't come in here have an unconscious guard at their feet and covered in a black robe, concealing who they are.
Well, are you the person I talked to? You seem to be behind a counter.
This is the employee area. I'm the secretary.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll leave you be then.
She's gonna at this point start like calling for more guards. She's,
Okay. Um. It was a stealth mission. Why is everyone knocked out? No. Hey, I didn't kill anybody.
so what is Sapphire doing in this situation?
I'm just gonna leave and close the door behind me. I'll roll initiative if you need to.
Nope, nope.
Nope. I said I'm leaving.
Sapphire's not doesn't see anything happen immediately.
Okay. Um. Boop. 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 All right. I see that.
Yep. I'm gonna at this point probably need you to do initiative as you see guard come around the corner here.
You wanted to send the result to the turn tracker, but no. Oh. Been a while since I've done that. Okay. I changed it to original roll.
Okay. All right. This guy goes first. 5. 30.
Excuse me, I heard you could get magical items here.
That's his turn. This man's going to attempt to stab you with a spear.
Oh, that's rude. Well, I am breaking in. That's fair.
21.
That hits.
All right, you take 9 piercing.
What if 4?
Okay.
Then the other man must have
Nope.
taken more of his turn to get here.
All right, here you go.
Going to presume that I put my weapon away in between conflicts because being seen with a weapon in hand is not exactly great. So free action, draw weapon. I mean, it's been working every other time I did it. So this closer man is about to get a bit of stab. Bonus action, steady aim, attack at the lower guy.
Okay.
Action. 19.
19 hits.
27.
Okay.
Again, not lethal intent, not trying to kill people. Unless I almost
That's
killed him.
good because that man is unconscious.
Okay. And that is movement, action, bonus action, free action. That is all I could possibly do their turn.
That man is unconscious. This man is going to stab you. 6 is a miss. Here you go.
His spear actually does give him safety. For with his reach, I cannot use steady aim and hit him on the same turn. For I have to move in order to hit him. Unless I have a left hand.
Yeah, that is a thing people have typically,
I know. So,
unless they've been disarmed.
yes. So what I would like to do is draw one of my 3 daggers that I keep on hand,
Okay.
steady my aim, and throw it. He,
Okay.
he is... wait, does this count as within 5 feet? Or does just
What?
being the next square? It's a ranged attack. This isn't melee range, but it's
No.
his melee range.
No, it doesn't matter. Melee
Okay.
range is within 5 feet.
Okay. Then I would like to throw a dagger with advantage.
Okay. Make
Is
a roll.
a thrown attack that has finesse, therefore it can also apply sneak attack, yes?
I believe so. Yeah, you can sneak attack with ranged weapons.
Okay.
I know because I was going to multi-class.
Fair
22 hits.
Hiya! 15.
That man is dead.
I was gonna say, you said ranged attacks cannot be...
Non-lethal.
Okay.
Let me double check that roll just to make sure.
I know I've heard stories of people like... I think it was... I've seen people do that, but I don't know if it was a table rule or official or whatever have you. But if possible, I would like to not kill people here. And if it is impossible...
You could, with a melee attack. You could. Yep, it is specifically melee attack.
Okay. So this man...
He could make death saving throws. You didn't roll high enough damage to instantly kill him.
Okay. But
So
I
I
can
can have
tell...
him make death saves, and you can spend your turn trying to medicine check and prevent it.
Okay. I will do that. Because I'm not trying to kill people here. Actually, is it my turn?
It's still your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, that was an action.
I will, one, retrieve my dagger from his chest or whatever.
That's gonna be a free action. So at this point, because I'm gonna keep it in combat, because he needs to make death save.
Yeah. But I can do the check itself as an action, right?
The check itself is an action to retrieve your dagger off his corpse. It'd also be a free action.
Yeah, but I can do both on the same thing. Yeah?
Yes. Yeah, next turn.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, duh, I just threw it.
Yeah.
Then
Anything else for your turn?
I can't move on my turn.
Yeah.
because that. Um, no, his turn. Make his roll
Okay.
as he needs.
And this so
And he rolled deep wound and that one. He's dead. Fuck.
actually, I should roll 2d6 for him.
Technically, depleting any of these people to 0 or unconscious would roll for them, but.
Not if you're trying to knock him unconscious now.
Oh, okay. My logic here is I'm not trying to kill anyone, but combat can't be allowed to go on for long periods of time. It makes too much noise, draws attention. If possible, I should just avoid it. But...
Okay. Here you
go. So this man is dropped, and he doesn't look too hot. I am no medicine person, but I used to know Lanzo, and he was a man of medicine.
That's putting it loosely.
Uh, he was a man affiliated with medicine.
That's fair.
I think I've seen him dress some wounds.
Make your medicine check.
I will make a medicine check at +2.
That's better than the default, because the default's a +0, so.
Hey.
Okay.
I will take the dagger out, attempt to clean up the spot where it hit a little bit, make sure he's not trying to see if he's not actively bleeding. That's my turn, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
I do not remember. Stabilizing just puts him in an unconscious state. It does not wake them up.
Correct.
Okay. Trying to gather information on whether or not he looks good would require my action, and delivering a medicine check would require my action. Therefore, once again, just gonna give it one more go here at a medicine check, if I may.
Yep. Go ahead.
Cool.
Okay.
I have spent some time making sure that, from what I can tell, the wound I inflicted hopefully won't leave permanent injury.
So far, based upon Sapphire, what Sapphire has noticed is that this man seems, his breathing has calmed down a little bit, and he seems to be, more okay.
All right.
With that, we'll end.
Cool. Any people that I've put unconscious, I would like them on their sides.
Okay.
You know, the medical professional way, so they don't die on their own vomit. Would Sapphire know that? Probably not. Maybe. I'm gonna do it anyway. It sounds fun. Same as the last, these two people I hear, do they have anything on them that I think I'd care about?
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay. Gonna go up here. These big vault or metal doors, right?
Yep.
What kind of mechanisms do they seem to be kept closed by? Is there a lock on the door?
You don't see one.
So just like candles or bars or whatever have you?
Mm-hmm.
I attempt to open. It is locked. No surprise. Going to go up and around the same here. No noticeable locked keyholes
Door's
are
identical to the other door.
okay. The same.
Correct.
And I'm gonna go ahead and bet that this has 4 key slots.
Not exactly 4 key slots, but I guess each of the doors have like a little different color. One is like blue, one's red, one's
Okay.
green, and one's yellow. They have like it's more like a little notch on the door rather than an actual like keyhole.
Okay. Then, going off my information, that is probably the vault. I was here a bit earlier. Do I still hear chat behind this door?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
4 keys, huh? Sound. If I need to perception again, but it sounds it was that they're basically just right inside there in the break room, presumably, as the sign said.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
hear light chatter.
All right. I have a stupid plan, which was always fun. I am going to just sort of walk in. I'm gonna do this like click on the door when I'm planning to actually do it, if I can. And I'm planning to just say, "Oh, these graveyard shifts suck. Glad I get a break once in a while." And I'm gonna try that.
Okay. Roll.
Initiative.
Uh,
Deception.
roll deception at disadvantage.
Okay. 16.
Both of them look at each other and look at you,
Yep.
and they're just like, I, I,
Do I know you?
I agree, but like, who are you again?
It's a new last. They haven't even given me equipment yet. That's too short of a stretch. Oh well. I already said it.
I, uh, I, okay.
Gotta
I just
make my way
have
over
you
to
not?
this chair unless they stop me.
They don't stop you. They don't seem to get up. So how have you not like did the secretary not give you the things?
I don't know. She seemed very timid. Is that normal?
No, she's like one of those old school teachers you see in classrooms usually. That's you know
Hmm.
pretty abusive.
Weird. I mean, should I go back then?
I, 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 I'm just surprised she didn't have more of a complaint about you. Honestly,
Eh. She didn't seem like she liked me that much.
that's all the more reason it's confusing. Honestly, she's like one of those old crones that just is like what's the way she would describe her? Have you seen Invader Zim?
I am not a man of culture. Girl of the kind?
Uh, sort of. Yeah, I guess that would probably be the closest comparison for you because, like, I'll see if I can get a clip of the Invader Zim.
Rude, old, stuck up.
Yep. Pretty much.
Okay. Anything something's not done right, she's like, I told you.
Uh, here is. Here's a picture of her. Her name is Miss Bitters.
You know, I've never watched that show, and yet I feel like I've seen this character before. And the imagery provides exactly what I need to know.
Okay.
Are there any other signs around this room? Notable things around here?
So in here you just see some lounge chairs. Over in the door to your left, you see it says snack tables. Um, if you'd like to try to investigate more, you can always do a perception.
Gotcha. Um, Gonna go over to the quote snack table door, right?
Yeah. Inside it's just a long hallway. Well, like it basically you just got like a long buffet kind of table set up right there. I didn't
Anything,
put foods on it, but just
say
imagine there's
anything
foods
good?
on it. Various different kinds of food, but it's all like cheap stuff, like school cafeteria kind of thing.
There's some bread, some other lame things. Nothing great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna be here for a certain amount of time, and all the people I've knocked out are all gonna get up and be like, I see. I'm gonna get swarmed. It's gonna be great.
Best of luck.
Um, I'm gonna like grab a snack, go back over here, and sit down again for a little bit and eat it.
Okay.
So anything happen in those 2 minutes or so?
Other than them kind of like continually suspiciously looking over at you, um, they just keep chatting about um various work related things, just
May I?
coworker small talk.
Do I eavesdrop anything of use? Possibly.
Um, you have heard that there is a man there is an owner of they're not happy with the owner of the establishment. Um, he's nice enough, but you know uh the people he's hired they're not a big fan of, like the assistant manager who or the manager of the establishment, because you have the owner of the establishment and then the manager of the establishment. And you know that the manager of the establishment is a dragonborn, and they're not too big fan of him.
Hmm. Okay. After my snack, and be like, all right, well, if you guys think it's a big deal, I'm gonna try to go get my stuff again. I mean, you know, you say it's real weird, right? Maybe. To...
Yeah, I mean, typically she berates anybody who doesn't have at least some form of uniform, unless you're one of the vendors, in which case.
No, we'll get this. Get this. You guys are gonna get this story on her back forever now.
Uh, okay, yeah, I guess perhaps.
Look, anytime, the next time she berates you about doing something wrong, it's like, what about the new lass? Hmm?
I don't know if that's gonna go over well, but I
Maybe not to her face, but
we'll,
you know.
we'll rock paper scissors it to see who tries,
All right. I'm
or
gonna
boulder shears parchment, whatever.
gonna lock, close the door, not lock the door.
Okay.
Do I have a plan? Not overly. Um, this plan I'm winging it. Gonna just stroll. Mm, they'd be able to hear a lot of things. So I tried to move it very quietly, but they're wearing clinky armor. I mean, not much time has passed. I came in here, and I'm gonna be back in like 5 minutes. I don't know how much time. Time is weird. Um, using weapons still just feels weird. I know it's just a game mechanic that you can choose to do it without lethal intent, but it still feels weird. You know what I mean? Stabbing someone with a rapier doesn't seem like something you could do without lethal intent, but
There's
video game
also
mechanics.
you can also flavor it as more like striking them like with the butt of the blade,
But
the bottom and
it
whatnot.
still does piercing damage. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's a hard
Well,
game mechanic to flavor without being super difficult. Because otherwise, you'd just kill everybody. And in this game, the only way to get someone unconscious, other than like specialized poison spells or whatever have you, is to reduce their HP to 0.
with a melee weapon.
Yes. Uh, so I've drawn my weapon,
Okay.
and if you'd like to initiative this, I'm probably just gonna bust in and attack.
Okay.
Whenever you need me to roll. Open the door
Um.
again.
Yeah. Go ahead. Good. Do what you want. Okay.
Uh,
Cause yeah, if you're gonna go in and do that, then I guess I can
yeah,
do
I
it.
mean, I'm planning to attack.
All right.
Oh, okay. Either way, I could try to speak this out. Either way, I'm busting in the room with a weapon in my hand, so time is of the essence. Rethinking halfway, oh well, whatever, let's do this. I'm gonna walk right up to the desk. Or fast walk
You've
up.
seen the Leroy Jenkins video, right?
I know Leroy
Yeah, but
Jenkins!
you've actually seen that. He's like, "Well, time's up." Like they're all deciding to what to do, and he's
Uh,
like, "Well, time's up." Leroy, just
okay, yeah, that's fitting. All right, I'm gonna uh, one of these. I guess here, and of course it's turn-based, so um, I would like to attempt to threaten this person, intimidate them by, holding my weapon at them
Okay.
and demand to know where the keys are to the vault, or
Okay.
else.
Good old fashioned, just fucking armed robbery here.
May I roll
We have
intimidation?
gone from thief to just fucking armed, fucking like 7-Eleven robber.
Yeah.
Give me an intimidation. Intimidation.
Crit.
Okay. She, in a panic, explains to you that she does not know where they would. That would be the manager would know where those keys are, and she points to the room directly to her left.
All right.
She's like, "I'm just the secretary. I don't."
Um, I'm going to motion for her to just, like get out of here, and say, by the way, treat the other boys a bit more respectfully.
Uh, she's going to look at you confused and then but not say anything and just shuffle out.
um, and I'm gonna get out of my way over to this big door
Okay.
and attempt to open it. It's locked.
Right. It is locked.
Is it locked by normal means? From what I can tell,
This looks like it.
I would like to attempt to put my thieves' tools to use.
Okay, go for it.
Do I have a roll for this? Tools roll? Because
You should just be
if
able to
you
roll
have
thief tools.
proficiency, oh sorry, second.
You should be able to click your thief tool thing and just have it do it.
Oh, you know what? I think it's because I keep my thieves' tools in the bag of holding. It doesn't count as being in my inventory, so it doesn't just give me a button unless I just click it from my tools proficiencies list. Maybe. What does
I can try.
what does this do? No, that does not do what I need it to.
Did you click specifically thieves tools or did you
I
just click?
clicked tools and it brought up a list of things that had a beyond 20. Oh wait. I think I found it. Maybe. Oh, wait. Maybe not. I mean, isn't a thieves tools just a dexterity check plus my proficiency bonus
Yep.
if I'm proficient?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, then it's at +8, which is the same as a perception roll. Because +5 dex, +3 proficiency.
Okay.
Okay, then this is a thieves tools check. 18.
Okay. You hear a click and the door opens.
Alright. This is the man.
So you see this man. He is sitting behind a. Um, he's sitting in a chair. He's got like lots of papers surrounding all of them. Uh, it looks like he's mostly oblivious to whatever has been happening. He is just swamped by tons of papers surrounding this man. What does Sapphire do?
He said he's at a desk just surrounded by papers.
Yep. Yeah, he's sitting down at a desk. He's got like papers piled up all around it. The desk is like pushed up against the wall, so like think of it like he's like looking at the wall, or he's more like looking down at the papers. But you know,
North wall, or I'm
yeah,
just
the north wall.
okay. So I would be in his peripheral if he was paying attention.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up and be like, "Hello, I have an appointment."
This man looks up with you. Looks you up and down. You're obviously fucking sketch attire.
Mm-hmm.
This man had like he's a dragonborn, so it's kind of hard to read all of his expressions. But this
Mm-hmm.
man looks like what anybody would fucking say is exhausted motherfucker. And he's looks at you and like, you don't look like you're here for an interview or an appointment or whatever it is.
Ah, darn. Seen straight through me. Then let's cut to the chase. I need you to tell me where the keys are at. Now.
I I don't want to lose my job, honestly. It's fucking hard enough as it is. To be fired this early would, well, you know, or this late, I should say.
I mean, that's nice and all, but you're bargaining against losing your job when the chaos I've sown here tonight is probably already going to make you look terrible. You could get out while you still can.
Uh, Roll persuasion at disadvantage.
Okay. Nine.
Not particularly. Or I could. Actually, I probably couldn't. But hardly see what you do. If anything, it'll reflect upon the owner more than likely than me. It's his fault for hiring the really bad people. I just simply manages the ones he hires.
Hmm. The ones you hire don't seem to care for you much either.
Well, that's because they're useless.
Touche.
I only value the ones that actually work hard. So are we done here? Because I got all this paperwork I need to sign.
That's nice and all, but as far as I know, you might have at least one of the keys. So I can't just walk away empty-handed.
What if I give you like 5 gold to just leave me alone?
Fair's fair, but if I can't find anything, I'll be back.
Well, I mean, they're hidden for a reason, so people can't find them, honestly.
Ah, so you have told me that you do know of at least part of their location.
I, I'm the manager, I kind of have to.
Mm-hmm.
It actually was my job to hide them today. Kind of move them around from place to place, keep things fresh and interesting. Some of the only fun I have in my life these days.
I see.
So I take it you're not going to just leave then?
Afraid I can't do that. You've got a job, but so do I. You know how things are. So, spill the beans, or I'll spill your blood.
Roll intimidation.
17.
This man doesn't look at least at all intimidated by you,
Mm-hmm.
but he just gives a tired sigh, and he like pulls out one of the keys.
And he just sets it on the table.
He sets on the table. He's like, here's mine. Uh, the others are in the under one of the mattresses in the employee sleeping area. And there's another one kind of tied underneath the table in the break room. And oh yeah, the library. It's in one of the book areas. Deterra, you're welcome to sit here and listen, but I'm going to need you to have your mic muted during this.
Okay, I didn't know what you guys are doing. I'll head out.
Yep.
Oh, you
Well, I
can
mean, you
stay.
can stay here and watch if you want, but
I'm streaming
I'm
Twitch
just
as
doing that
well.
solo thing with him, so it's up to you.
I'll probably do something else. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
See ya.
Yep.
Alright, I will take the key off the desk.
Okay. Well, you get a blue key.
Okay. And I'll toss 10 gold coins on his table.
Oh boy. Paltry sums of money. My favorite.
You tried to offer me 5, I doubled it.
I was hoping you were the kind of thief that would, or just robber, essentially, that would be okay with change.
Well, back to your paperwork if you need to. I'll leave you be. But I'm gonna leave and close the door.
Okay.
With the information I received? Oh,
She
I assume
would be.
Lady's gone.
Yeah, I just had it.
This guy right here. This man has armor and such, yeah?
Yeah, he
Like
has.
from his stuff. Yeah, can I take the spear and the chain?
Yeah, you can.
Alright, I will add those to my inventory. Chainmail, chain shirt,
Chain shirt.
chain shirt. That's the weak version, right?
Perhaps.
I don't remember. Either way. And that's basically the assigned equipment, right? The spear.
Yeah, you've seen the other guys wear the same.
Alright. And oh, okay. Unless I am stopped, I'm gonna make my way over back to the lounge place
Okay.
and walk in and be like, "Guys, I got my stuff here."
Wait, the guard stuff?
Yeah.
They are dressed completely different than the guards.
I don't care.
So you were one of the guards then?
Yeah, I mean, they have us watching this place day and night.
What deception?
Deception.
Yep, just right this time.
17.
They seem skeptical, but they don't.
I've been here before, said the same story, and I've got the stuff.
They don't really call you out on it, but they kind of just give you an odd look. It's just kind of shrug. The kind of shrug that says, "I'm not paid enough to deal with this."
Uh-huh. You guys got any games in here?
Games?
I don't know,
No.
dice, cards, some small.
Not really. No.
Kind of
It's
break
just
room.
relaxation room. They don't keep much in here.
Hmm.
Like honestly, food is really the only thing in here, and we got some candlelight on the table.
One time, I have a character that doesn't have some fucking cards or a dragon chest or something on me. Anyway. Well, how much longer you guys have on your break? 'Cause if not, we could play. We could, I don't know. We could think something up. Yeah, I'm bored.
they kind of look to each other. A break time is pretty like malleable, and we probably got a while,
Okay,
right? Definitely, yeah, we got a while. It's fine.
let's play some games.
Sure, I guess.
We'll flip some coins. Best we've got really, since we don't have anything proper.
What? Okay. Wait,
Well, you guys don't like little low light. I'm not really gonna call it gambling, but play for some coins.
so what's the game? Just flipping coins?
Unless you've got better ideas. However many coins you flip, you think you can beat the odds.
I mean, I guess I could play some.
I gonna take out a handful of silver coins and just sort of set them over to the side a bit. I'll take like 3 of them out and be like, all right, so my idea is I'll take these 3 coins and you can take 3 coins, or we'll match each other's bets or whatever, and we'll flip coins at the same time, and we'll take turns back and forth, saying that most of them will land on heads or tails. And if it's a tie, we can just go again or flip one final coin if you want to just add it to the pot. Sound cool?
Uh, sure. I don't have much money. I can probably throw in I don't know, like 3 copper.
I'll match whatever your bet is. It's not important.
Okay.
I'll take out some copper coins instead then, since we're playing with copper. Is there a D2 option in here? I'm not really super trying to play the game that much, but also I would play the game if we can. My plan here is to legitimately play a little bit, and at some point I'm going to make some of the coins fall off the table. I'm going to reach down and try to grab whatever under this break table. For speaking
We can use
points.
the D20 and just use odds or evens. That would
Okay.
probably be the easiest way to do it.
Okay.
Or a D4, honestly. Any of the dice, just, you
Yeah,
know.
odds are even. Yeah, fair enough. But that's my idea. My purpose is to actually create a little game here, and at some point, some coins will fall off the table, and I'll go down to pick them up. And I was supposedly there's a key hidden underneath the break room table. I presume this is it. Uh,
Uh,
if it's
a
not
safe
here,
assumption.
I'm gonna. Sorry.
It's a safe assumption.
Okay. And if it's not here, I'm just gonna check the snack tables instead.
Okay.
So how would you like for me to roll this stuff?
So I guess you just roll 3 die, and then you declare in advance whether it's going to be mostly odd or mostly even, and she'll roll 3 die and determine odd or even
Well,
most of the numbers.
tails never fails, and we all know that tails is the most even of things because it's kind of like 2. So, how many coins are they throwing?
That's fucking logic. Uh, they'll bet 3 copper on mostly odds.
Okay, I will throw down 3 copper on mostly evens. Hiya. Even, odd. What did they throw? Or should I have done 6 total? I guess it doesn't matter.
So mostly even numbers between.
Alright, so that's a win for me.
Yeah, because both of you rolled mostly evens with only 1 odd in each pair. So
And are we playing for keeps, I presume? I did say gambling at some point.
yeah, she'll hand you over the 2 copper
3, 2?
or 3.
Yeah, okay.
I can't remember if I had said 3 or 2. So
Alright. Alright, you want to go higher or lower? More coins or lower coins?
gonna have to go lower. I'm gonna go back down to 2 coins here, and I'm gonna call odds again.
Alright, and do I need a performance check to whiff throwing these? Or did they
You can
not?
do sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand? Okay.
Yeah.
It is 100% believable.
Yeah.
I fucked up throwing these coins, and the ones I threw hit the floor. They said they're going for even this time?
No, she said they're going for odd again.
Okay. And I'm gonna throw them on the floor, be like, ah, shit, hold on. And reach down, and do I see anything underneath the table here in the break room?
You do.
I will try to grab it if I can.
You can. It's not well secured. It's like
Just taped. Roughly.
roughly medieval like D&D equivalent of tape.
There's some
Like
horse paste.
yeah.
um, All right. I'll put the coins back on the table, flip them again, just so they're, I'm not trying to mess with that. And what's the total outcome?
Well, you need one more coin to throw.
Tiebreaker?
No, you rolled 2 instead of 3. 3
Okay.
coins.
Even, odd.
And they got odd, odd, even, odd. So 3 odds and 3
3 even.
even.
All right. I'll throw in the tiebreaker since I won last time. So I'll roll 1, and it's even. That's
Yeah,
mine.
even wins. Right? You take her 2 copper. She's like, I'm not very good at this.
It's
But I bet if I
close.
keep calling odds, I'll win sooner or later.
It's more or less 50-50. Here, we'll have some fun. You keep your copper coins. I'll play silver coins this time. If you win, it's all yours.
Okay.
Just some fun, right?
She's like, I'm going odds again.
All right. I'll toss 3 silver coins out.
Ooh, solid.
Is it a tie?
It's a tie because she got all odds and you got all evens.
All right. Hiya!
Oh, they're even.
Ah.
Now that I think about it, we should have rolled an odd number or flipped an odd number of coins so there'll always be a clear winner every time.
Well, yeah, but I throw in one of my coins as the tiebreaker. Just that means if you win, you get an extra. You know.
I suppose.
Anyways, I take it you don't want to go again.
I on this. I'm on this losing streak. I'm probably done.
All right, all right. Motion to the other guy. How about you?
Nope, nope. Not this one. I don't gamble. I had a big problem back in the day. A lot
Oh,
of gambling, a lot of drinking. There were some serious problems.
you're on the right. You're on the straight and narrow now.
I mean, I wouldn't go exactly that far, but I
You're
would
you're you're
say
improving.
gambling would not be one of them.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't. You said your breaks might be long, but they don't give us much rest. I'm gonna head back out. See you guys around. Maybe.
All right.
Close the door. And close the door. And everyone's still peacefully knocked out.
As far as you can tell.
Fair enough. Um. I was told in the library there is a key hidden somewhere in here.
Yep. Give me a perception check.
Yes. How's a 27?
One of the books that Sapphire had looked over previously is actually um, a really weird title called Keys and Where to Hide Them. And when you pull the book out, you feel its weight is odd, and then when you open it up, it's actually a hollowed out book with a key inside it.
All right. I will take the key. And I will take the hollow book.
Okay.
Should I call it hollow book?
Yeah. Weighs the same. Well, weighs slightly less than normal book, but
4 pounds then?
3.
3? Okay.
Yep.
I'll put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. And it's called Books and Where to Hide Keys and Where to Hide Them.
Yep, yep.
Thought the title was a little bit too on the nose.
I think it's hilarious. But yes, it absolutely is. Okay. I will close this door. Take the long way around. The previously roped shut room, I will take out one of my knives and cut the rope,
Okay.
and quietly open the door if I may.
Give me a stealth check.
22.
Silent door. Also, you totally called about that key earlier, by the way. You mentioned it. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I
No.
laughed at the time, but I'm pretty sure I kept it quiet enough to where I didn't pick up on my mic.
Yo, I said there's gonna be a key in here, but to come back, to open the door, it's gonna be great. um. I've got two options. I can attempt to silently attack all 3 sleeping targets because I'm going to auto crit an incapacitated target, such as sleeping, right?
Yeah.
So any attack I make is going to be a crit, sneak, etc., which means they're going to almost definitely get one shot if I'm making an attack of any sort with melee. But I don't want to have to knock people unconscious, which they technically already are unconscious, but like more unconscious, as in they wouldn't just wake up out of the blue.
Extra unconscious, yeah.
Extra unconscious, but also I'm functioning under the assumption that every time I do this, they could get one of those injuries that we all hate, and I'm also just not trying to hurt people more than I have to.
That only applies to lethal injuries. So.
Oh, good to know. That doesn't help my case.
I would assume you're not trying to chop somebody's leg off if you're not trying to kill them.
Fair. The point being, I want to make sure that I want to hope that they don't wake up, whatever I'm doing in here, but I can't do that without just depleting their HP.
You can do what you want, buddy.
I'm gonna just, for now, try to quietly search the mattresses one by one.
Okay. Give me a stealth check and then a perception check.
Okay.
This will apply to all the mattresses. So.
19.
Okay.
And 13.
Okay. It takes a bit of time, but Sapphire is able to find the final key.
And no one wakes up.
No one wakes up.
Alright. I will then quietly close this door behind me. If the dice say yes, I can't see. The dice presumably say yes.
Yep, 20.
And I will go around each of the sides, seeing what color they show.
Okay. It looks like you have all the things. So, like, that one is blue.
Yep.
The one to the left was red. The other one was yellow, and the final one was green.
After making sure I know which door is which, I'm going to go around accessing each lock, assuming nothing happens. So this is red.
Yeah.
I put in the red. I
as you just touch it to it, it kind of just the handle glows a little bit, and then that's the only signal that you get as you do it.
Gotcha. I press the next key against the door it pertains to on the left.
And it similarly glows as well.
North door.
Same.
East door.
Same, and then after that you hear sounds of like 4 simultaneous like clicks.
Okay. Tink.
And there you go.
Oh, one lone chest sitting in the middle of a room. Thieves' tools checks to check for traps, right? That's a thing you can do with those?
You can disarm them. It's still perception, but to disarm traps it's thieves' tools.
Perception to find thieves' tools to disarm?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't trust this in the slightest. I would like to search this for any kind of air quotes trap.
Okay, make a check.
Crit.
You actually notice no traps at all.
Okay. I attempt to open this chest.
Okay. The chest does open,
Okay.
and inside you see this. I'm going to send this to you via Discord.
Okay. Dragon urn. Spooky. And is it the only item in there?
It is.
I pick it up
Okay.
and place it within the bag of holding.
Okay. As you pick it up, you feel that that this jar is ornate and kind of unique. Like there's something more to it.
Okay. What shall I inventory? I guess it won't matter if I'm giving it to someone else as the final item, but
That's up to you.
if I give it back, I guess. Complete the job or don't.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Fair enough. Um. um.
So I will throw this in, whether you choose to keep or to turn it in. Okay. You clearly have a magic item of some kind in your possession.
Yes.
Don't know what it is, doesn't know how it works, don't know what it does.
Mm-hmm.
You have been promised a reward, but you have not been given any information on the reward, and you will not be even told remotely what it is until the item is firmly in their possession.
So it's a kind of half sketch deal.
Yep.
Did they commission me privately as a person or the Grey Rogues as a group?
Privately, you as a person.
Okay.
They did not go through the Grey Rogues.
Okay. Well, in the bag of holding it goes for now. At the very least. I can't realistically carry this around. I mean, D&D pocket logic, but
Yeah.
um
It's not super big, by the way.
okay, either way. And to be hilarious and funny, I would like to place my fake coin purse. You know that one I started with forever ago?
Yep.
I would like to place it in the chest.
Okay.
So there's a very small bag of fake money.
All right.
We'll then close the chest. Close this vault door.
Once the door is closed, you hear 4 simultaneous clicks again.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go down here. Open this door. Leave the unless he talks to me in any way. I'm just gonna leave the 4 keys on his desk and leave.
Okay. He looks up at you tiredly. Oh,
I'm
you're back.
just gonna place the 4 keys on his table, and then turn to leave, unless he interrupts my leaving.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Okay.
Just tiredly looks at you and then looks at the keys and then just sighs and then just goes back to his paperwork.
There's a door here. I like doors. Can I pick it?
Certainly try.
Hiya.
Door softly clicks open. Or clicks unlocked, I should say.
Pirate man.
So you see a guy. He's more older. He has his feet up on a desk that's angled more towards you. And he's kind of like leaned back and fucking he has a cap pulled down over his head as he's sitting there sleeping.
He's asleep, you said?
Yep.
May I make another stealth roll to try to move extra quiet?
Sure,
Or
go for it.
however, because I don't think I was moving quietly before. 21.
Yeah, moving pretty quietly.
You see, he's laid back on a chair with his feet up on his desk. Sleep.
Yep. He doesn't have a bandana. I just use that icon for him, but he's got a cap down pulled over. He does have a pretty long beard, but it's mostly gray.
I would like to try to see if I can't poke around into drawers in the desk if there are any without like anything that would possibly like touch him. I wouldn't open.
All right, give me a sleight of hand.
13.
Okay. You rifle through some of his desk, a bit of his pockets. You find about 2 gold on his person.
Okay.
And in his desk, though, you don't really find anything of value that you can really. You just see some papers and little knickknacks and stuff. At least in the drawers, that won't directly hit him about pulling it out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna leave. Quietly, question mark, close the door. Stealth roll.
Okay. Yep.
Yes, I quietly close the door. And I will attempt to relock it, as that is the way I found it.
Thieves' tool.
That one.
Your pick breaks in that lock.
Oh well. And I leave.
Okay.
And now the question is, leave the way I came or leave through the front door in style? Okay. Can I try to peek around?
Yeah.
Stealth or?
No, I can use your last
Okay.
stealth roll because yeah.
Okay. I see nothing here immediately. 4 rooms or something, and a presumably front door. I have what I'm here for. Presumably. So I would know that this front area is the primary shop area.
Yeah, it's typically filled with stalls of different
So these rooms
vendors
are
selling
vendors
things.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And this place is open at night, so someone walking into these at some point wouldn't really have any suspicion itself.
Correct.
Do these have signs on them of any sort saying what type of business is there?
No, they just have generic common like stall A, B, C, and D. They're not really labeled. You would probably know that they occasionally get swapped out periodically on who's selling stuff because it's more like a vendor comes in with their wares and they pay to like rent the spot in the shop.
Gotcha.
So
I will open the front door and leave. Task completed.
okay. All right. So you have one final decision to make.
Complete the job as requested from the person who gave me the job, or keep it for who knows what it does. But it is clearly not a mundane object.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, I'm kind of sick of fucking dragon stuff right now. Dragon cults, dragon shields. I mean, that's really the only dragon stuff that has been pretty notable.
Dragon shield.
Okay, it's more of like a arch pit fiend archdemon. What was that creature? The angel, fallen angel
Uh,
shield, something or other.
yeah, it's a arch. It was a fiend, like
Yeah,
a powerful devil sealed inside.
yeah, that. It was. The shield looked vaguely draconic. I think. I don't know. It said it's an urn. I see the image, I guess. So. I'm gonna complete the job as assigned
Okay.
and return it to the contractor or wherever they told me to meet with them.
Okay. So they.
On a side note, as I leave, I would like to make the my cloak a completely different color.
Okay.
So if I am trailed immediately out, I will not look the same. Anyway.
Where is it? Shit. Oh, that's right. I fucking put it in my hentai tab. I fucking putting D&D stuff in my hentai tab, and I'm like, where is this? I had this separated out.
Modern problems.
Yeah. Um. Okay. So they, after returning it, and as soon as they take it from you. It is gone. They do not give you the opportunity to like make a kind of trade right then and there, as in
Yep.
they are 100% taking it, and they come back later.
Yep.
And they bring you back a small needle.
Okay.
Uh, and they tell you that this is a tattooing needle that will contain special properties if you use it.
Mm. Okay.
If you put a tattoo on yourself, and that is that is your reward for completing.
Interesting. I wonder how tattoos work on furred creatures.
I don't know, but I would probably say it would
Work
yeah,
completely the same, just you wouldn't be able to see it.
not easily.
Unless I also paint the fur there. It's like, hey, look, I got a tattoo, but you can't see it, so I also painted it.
Unless you shave that part, like you could tattoo the side of your head and like shave that side.
That sounds terrible. Can you? I want you right now to picture a shaved Khajiit.
I mean, I don't even like shaved cats.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah. No. Um. What should I refer this item as?
Uh, I don't want you to look it up. So make a custom item.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Um, but this is
Magic
uh,
needle.
no Eldritch Claw tattoo. Because if you search it in, it's going to tell you exactly what it does. I prefer you not to do that.
I will not.
But yeah,
I assume it doesn't have a weight.
nope.
Okay. By the way, how many I think at some point you said that there's presumed to be about like 10 or something picks in every kit of Thieves' Tools.
Perhaps.
I have 2 sets of Thieves' Tools in my bag of holding, and I know over Sapphire's career she has broken at least, I think, 4 picks. Do you care if I keep track of that, or don't keep track of that?
Um, kind of would like you to, but it's not super thing because the rate at which you break picks, it would take you a long
It is
time to.
only ever on basically on a nat 1, because my nat 1 is still a 12. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, my lowest roll is a 13. Or 0, basically. still. Alright.
Okay, and there you go.
Okay. And that will be a wrap to the stream, for that is Heist complete.